Hey, welcome to House Shows Direct. My name is BJ Kinney, and today on the show we have the Fretliners based in Lyons, Colorado. I sat down with Tom Knowlton and Taylor Shuck. Tom sings and plays guitar in their four-piece bluegrass band, and Taylor also sings and plays stand-up bass. In 2023, they swept both the Telluride Bluegrass and Rocky Grass band competitions, an achievement matched only once before. We talked about everything from when they performed on the back porch of Bill Monroe's house, where the inspiration of their songs come from, 3 eggs and a pickle, and yes, I accidentally retold my story about my run-in with the Humpty Hump from last week's episode, so you get to hear that again. If you want to learn all about the Fretliners, their music, and where they're playing next, check out their website, thefretliners.com. Another fun fact, their first show was in the barn that we're doing the interview in, and here at the Kinney farm, we also threw Fret Fest just a few years ago. Now, my conversation with Tom and Taylor from the one and only Fretliners. Taylor Shuck, Tom Knowlton.
Hey, BJ.
The founding members of the founding members of the Fretliners.
Yeah, good to be back where it all started.
Yeah,
I know.
Here,
Cool.
right over there.
Yeah, well, I heard you were born in a barn.
That's right.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Is my fly open?
Yeah, I figured I'd ask, where was your first show before our podcast audience, our podience,
Yeah.
asks anything?
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're right here in the living room.
That's
Yeah.
right.
This is where it all started.
Yeah.
Was the first one my 40th birthday?
It was
Was that?
It was in
That was
March.
Shuck Wagon.
it was Mr. Bowers' wife's birthday.
Yeah,
James' wife's
that
birthday.
was the
Yeah.
Shuck Wagon, but Sam came for that.
Okay.
It was you two and
Yes.
Sam, but it wasn't the Fretliners yet.
Because we did one with Sam, then we did
Yeah.
one with Dan,
Yep.
and then we were like, well, boy, howdy, let's get them both together, and
Yeah.
did both.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
And they wanted to keep the name Shuck Wagon, and I was like, that is a horrible name. Only goofy side project.
Yes. Do you still do Shuck Wagon?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yes. I have a show at June 10th at Sunflower Farms.
Nice.
So
Nice.
come on out.
I'm going to move each of your microphones down a teeny bit. 'Cause
Okay.
these are going to clip on us because I think they're going to wrap
Yeah.
a little bit.
Cool.
I'm moving yours down.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at
God,
that. I
look
didn't
at that part of the show.
I didn't know you had a third nipple.
He's playing banjo.
It's good to get to know you better. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. As if we don't know each other good enough.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Tell me, you go Taylor first. Tell me a little bit about your childhood, introduction to music. How'd you start playing music? And
So I've just always been a, little rocker kid.
Uh-huh.
I loved rock music from an early age, and I was originally from Virginia
Yep.
area, so country, pop country, all that stuff is really big there.
Yeah.
I resisted the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I did not like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, I want to listen to rock and roll. And so I played in all sorts of bands, from rock to funk to I played jazz band in high school. I played all sorts of stuff, and then kind of came to the upright bass when I was like 19 or 20. I was working at a summer camp, and you couldn't, I was living in a tent, so there was like not really an amp or anything like that I could have. So I was like, well, I got I bought a really, really crappy cheap bass for like $300 right off the bat, and quickly realized that was not a good bass. So I got some student loans the coming fall and decided to blow it all on an upright bass.
Nice.
And fell in love with it. I kind of started playing a little banjo around the same time, and but really electric bass is my first instrument, and that's that's kind of my background. But these days I play a lot of banjo, clawhammer, and 3-finger, and
Cool.
do a lot of play a lot of guitar and upright.
Nice.
And so
You're getting good at banjo too. I just heard you play.
thanks, I appreciate that.
Better than me. Sucks when a bass player's 10 times better than me at banjo. Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
How about you, Tom? How'd you get started?
Well, as far back as I can remember, There's always kind of been live music around. My dad, Jeff,
Yep.
great writer, great musician, pastor down in Northeast Arkansas. Yeah, got into music through him. I remember riding around in the van every weekend, going over to Sheridan, and Dayton, Wyoming, and all these cool little places, and just like hanging out with my family and watching my dad play music. And from an early age, I started singing along, and I think I was about 5 or 6 years old when I first started getting on stage with him.
Cool.
Remember Peter Fonda and Robbie Knievel were at the Dayton Inn one night, and I was 6 years old, and I sang those guys' Ghost Riders in the Sky. And I just remember them standing there looking at me all like cool with their sunglasses on and everything, and at the end of the song, they both took out a $20 bill and signed it and gave it to me. And just memories like that. And then I started learning my first instrument, I guess I'd have to say, was banging around on a drum set.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I continued that into my teens, but kind of fell off at a certain point. But my first technical instrument that I had to learn by sight and ear, because reading music's
drums don't count.
Reading music's kind of out for me.
No.
Everybody could do that.
Yeah.
I started bagpipes at an early age. I was 7 or 8 years old and started playing bagpipes, and through that, my stepdad, Dave McElhiney, he showed me how to play bagpipes. And then around 13 or 14 is when I started playing guitar and kind of getting serious about that. I was staying out with my dad at Crossroads, Arkansas, and it was this old church parsonage and another house, and then this old broken down church across the street at this crossroads. Dirt, nobody out there. I'm out there living with him for the whole summer, and he's going to work in the evenings, and I'm getting bored and cabbing crazy out there. And he's a left-handed player, and he had like 14 guitars in the house and basses and other instruments, and one of them was set up right-handed. And one day he came home from work. I'm like, I want to learn how to play this thing. You got to show me some stuff.
Yeah.
And the first song that he ever showed me was House of the Rising Sun. And then he's like, here's a song that's got most of the chords that you're going to need to learn in it, you know. It's a lot of shapes in that. And learned that, and then we immediately dived into bluegrass music. And then through that, I kind of fell off of that months into a year later, because I was young and bluegrass didn't tickle me at a certain point. And then like in my 20s, I kind of got into blues, and I got the blues pretty bad in my 20s.
Yeah.
Fell off for a minute there, and then
timing.
made my way back to bluegrass through the great state of Colorado.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. So let's go to our podcast audience here.
Sure.
Our podience. I'm sure they got some good questions. Let's start with we got Elaine Holmes here with the Choice City Stomp. Shout out. Yeah, Elaine, you got anything you want to ask or a topic?
Just interested about how the young people are appealing to you, and are you appealing to them? I teach high school, and what type of interaction are you having with that age group, do you think, as the Fretliners?
Connecting with young people. Okay.
It's a good question. We have a lot of older fans. We have a lot of young fans. Like,
It's a
very wide
It's
age
pretty
range
cool.
that enjoys our music, we've noticed. And
Like a family-friendly show that we're announced
Yeah.
like a month in advance or however, you know. It's
yeah.
people show up with their kids, and you know, at the merch booth, it's like meeting the youth. It's like they know us, they know our songs and stuff. They're happy to be there. So
Yeah.
I'd say, I mean, there's definitely a connection there.
Yeah. I'd say there's, you know, a twang of angst in our lyrics that maybe they can relate to, you know. And
what does this all mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like I have a well, she just turned 18, but I've been teaching her bass since she was like 14 or 15. And, you know, her and her friends, they always come out to like Planet Bluegrass shows and stuff like that. And you know, we've had a lot of like young pickers because, you know, there's been a big surge in bluegrass music, you know, largely in part from like, you know, Billy Strings. And it's just kind of created this boom that kids are really into, and they're hungry and young and want to learn, and you know they kind of have like that fearlessness to them, you know, which is really cool. Like
it's like the new punk rock.
Yeah. They figured it out. Yeah, they're like, oh, you know, you play hard and fast, and like, and you know, you don't need much. You can just go over here and just play, and it's so simple. Everybody knows a lot of the same songs. It's a really cool community, and
it's really welcoming too.
It's really welcoming, and I love that. Yeah, we do play a lot of like all ages shows, and it's really cool to see like young kids, like really really young kids, just like mesmerized. You know, they're just like, oh, like it's really cute, and yeah, we love it. We love when we get those opportunities. It's not just the late night drunken crowd, you know.
Oh, good question, Lane. Jeremy, you got something you want to throw at him?
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy Dudo, let's go.
Yeah.
Kind of piggybacks already what you guys were talking about, but I know you guys play all over the place.
Yeah.
You guys have played, I don't know, hundreds of places. Yeah. What's not the coolest place that you've played, but the most special place you've played where you think that you felt your music resonate the most? And it can be like kind of like a repeating thing, or if it's just a one-time thing.
I got an answer for
special
that.
place.
Man. We were just up in Rosine, Kentucky. We played off the back porch of Bill Monroe's house.
Yeah, that was
Where
cool.
the coordinate where it all started.
Yeah.
And I have to say that was an
Wow.
experience beyond anything I've ever experienced in any venue or off of any stage. That spot right there is the place to play music.
Yeah, that was
Especially
Wait, Bill Monroe's
his childhood home.
home.
Yeah, where his, you know, his uncles and brothers used to like, you know, play music there. And
yeah, I mean, we walk in the front door, and the first thing that the gentleman that was giving us the tour showed us, and the gentleman that was giving us the tour, he lived down in old Charlie Monroe's house, like a mile away or so, and Charlie was Bill's brother, but he lived there and kind of like grew up taking care of that spot. But he turned to the left and said, "Well, this is the chair that Bill Monroe's mom used to sit in, and she'd turn this lamp on, you know, and she'd wait for the boys to come in the evening. There's actually a song, and there's a lyric in it after Bill Monroe's mom passed away. They'd come home, and it was the chair and the lamp from, I'm blanking on the song right now, but the lyric is, on my way back to the old home, that old home on up the hills, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live." And he's like, this is the chair that she would sit in, and this is the light that she'd light up every night. And when Bill came home one night, that wasn't lit up, and he got the inspiration for that song. And it immediately hit me. I'm like, all right, we're this ain't right. We're in a weird spot.
Oh, wow. That's good. All right. Nicole, you got a question?
Yeah, I
All right.
just want to know if you still have the $20 bills.
Still have the $20 bills.
You know, as fate would have it, those got lost throughout the years. Sometimes when you're young and don't know any better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, it's life.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
tragedy
good.
is in life.
Win some, lose some.
Yeah.
Kendall, you got
Do you have them?
His pocket did seem a little bulgy. Kendall, you got a question you want to ask?
Do you have any fan interactions or like crazy things that have happened with crowds, or maybe some of the best crowds that you've played for that kind of stick out in your mind?
Ooh. I might have to say, so Sam, our mandolin player, comes from a long tradition of
Sam Parks.
Sam Parks. That's right. And
Old Sam
the
Keeping
the
us-
Parks family has been running a campground at Winfield and OIBF, which is Oklahoma International Bluegrass Festival, where they're from, since like they've had the same fire pit since like 1975. I want to say so. Like they just celebrated their 50th year
At
but-
Winfield.
At Winfield, yeah.
Yeah, they were
So-
the group that got like
Yeah.
the
so-
regular camping,
yeah.
and they're like, we can't have any fun over there, so they like went across where camping wasn't allowed, and they kind of started it over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they started.
They dug
there.
this. They dug that
Yeah.
fire pit. Go ahead. Didn't
Yeah,
even catch
no,
you
no.
off. But.
No, yeah. I mean, they've just been there a long time, and there's just like a big family, the Stillwater Camp family, and they're so good to us, And so we played. Well, I guess both Winfield and OIBF. There's just like crazy dance parties that are like I don't know how it's like coordinated or something. It feels like it, but their energy is like really cool to watch, and the way that they just have fun and so that's always a treat watching people just like be consumed by the music. I love listening crowds too. That's like.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to decide, like which is better. They're
party crowd, listening
amazing
crowd.
in their own ways, yeah. Because it's really cool playing to completely silent crowds where they, are just really, they're consumed by the music in a different way, So that was
the
a cool
only
one.
crowd that I'd say it. I don't personally.
All crowds are our children. How
All
can
crowds
you,
are children, but
how do
like,
you pick it?
you ever played to a drunk crowd?
Yeah.
That's a fun time.
It's true.
Fighting crowds.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Mishawaka is always a fun one.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah,
because I've
dude.
been going there since I was like 20, 19, 20.
Shout out to the Mish, baby.
Yeah, we love the Mishawaka. That's a.
They just
that
won-
might be. I didn't answer.
They just
but
won an
that
award.
might be one of my favorite venues to play stages. So
Yeah, I think
it's
the
up
Mish.
there.
The Mish just won some award
Mhm.
for best thing of whatever.
Yeah, I hear they
I don't know what
spotted
it was,
Sasquatch
but-
up there or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
They beat Red Rocks after 30 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, that's it. Yeah.
Best outdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good question, Kendall.
Wow.
Bob Thomas, you got something for us?
Yeah, how about I'm always curious about your songwriting and music writing. Do you collaborate, or does everybody kind of bring songs into it and you guys work together to bring them to fruition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Song collaboration.
Yeah, we all write. We all, do contribute writing in, whatever our own way. I'd say, I tend to do a lot of writing just because I don't have a job, and Tom's job is slaying fish all day.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
I come up with about a good idea every year.
No, we do Tom and I do a lot of the co-writing, and we do a lot of writing with Benny Burl Galloway. Shout out to Burl. Where's Burl?
Benny
Yeah.
Brown.
My dad,
Yep.
Jeff Knowlton.
Yeah, I was going to ask you
Yeah.
about
We
that.
write with him.
Yeah, he sends us songs, or we bounce ideas off, or all
Which-
sorts of stuff.
Which songs were your dad's songs? That he was. I thought there was a couple off of that last album.
Oh yeah.
This album.
Lonesome Holler.
Lonesome
Holler's on
Holler.
there.
Yeah. Oh, that's like a
It's
like a moonshine
Ozark Memories.
Ozark Memories.
sounding song. Yeah.
Yeah, Lonesome Holler. He called me up on it. We were in Montana, staying at that one lady's house, and it was like early morning, and we were getting our coffee and everything going, and my dad called me up on his birthday. I was gonna call him later in the afternoon, and he called me up, and I went, hey, happy birthday, and he's like, hey, I think I got one on the line here. Say nothing back. I went, hey, happy birthday. He went, hey, I think I got one on the line here.
Ooh, I like
I'm like,
that.
all right, let me hear it. And
Yeah.
he went
You
off
throw
to
on
playing
speaker
it. I throw it on
or whatever,
speaker, and he went off to playing it, and
Yeah, we were floored.
couldn't say
oh,
anything after that.
Wow.
Writing the murder ballad on your birthday. He's a Southern Baptist preacher. he's one of the funniest men I've ever met in my life.
Me
Like,
too.
Yeah.
Great storytelling, funny man.
What a cool call to get from your dad.
What a
Yeah.
cool call, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad will call once in a while and be like, "Hey, I figured out how the world's gonna end. Let me make a cup of coffee.
Let me write this down. This might
call
make a
you
song.
That's what my uncle calls. You know?
Yeah, my dad's been sending me, some prompts and lyrics and stuff, and I,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you guys got some.
It's pretty funny.
songs together.
Yeah, we'll put out a pop country album one of these days.
It's good.
Nice.
And then,
The very thing you avoided when you were younger. Pop country is what you're gonna
exactly.
do.
We're back
really going to
around.
get into
Yeah.
it.
And Sam's a fantastic writer too, and Grayson, our newest member, is Yep.
Grayson, what's his last name?
Grayson Wickle.
Grayson Wickle.
Grayson
Cool.
Wickle. Grayson Wickle.
Shout out to Grayson. Let's
yeah.
go,
Eggs
buddy.
and a pickle, buddy.
Yeah.
3 eggs in a pickle.
He's
Favorite breakfast.
and he's
That's kind of gross.
It's like the first. I think it was the first time we shared an Airbnb with him.
Yeah.
We were walking around one morning, and he said 3 eggs and a pickle, and I had no context.
Yeah.
So I walked around for 2 or 3 weeks, going like, 3 eggs and a pickle is like, is that what this guy was craving for breakfast? I finally asked him about it later. I'm like, because I'd come up with this thing in my head over those couple of weeks. I was, 3 eggs and a pickle. That's Grayson Wickle. Grayson Wickle, 3 eggs and a pickle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
his
good,
breakfast.
dude.
But anyhow, I had to ask him about it later, and and he's like, no, I opened the fridge that morning, and we didn't stay there. He just opened the fridge to see what was in there. He said, 3 eggs and a pickle.
Wow.
Might
That's
make
awesome.
Stories up in
I
my
like
head.
that.
Oh, for
I
sure.
did not know that's where that came from. Yeah. But he's
That's
great,
good.
and he's always playing music. He just doesn't stop, and and he's
Very
just
inspiring.
he's got so many ideas coming out all the time, and just recently I'm playing him this song. I'm like, Grayson, this needs a fiddle melody. What you got? And boom, just comes up with a great.
That's how a
line.
band should be, man.
Yeah.
Where it's, you see so many bands implode
Yeah.
from people trying to pull too strong with leadership and
Yeah.
boss everybody. It's like,
Yeah.
But you also have to have enough people in the band that can offer something too, but not too much, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like you guys have always kind of struck a good balance with that.
Yeah, I mean
pretty
that's
cool.
kind of the ideas. Everybody has these great talents and strengths, and and just work together, and
Yeah.
Yeah, become cohesive with one another and
Yeah.
be able to do the thing.
You guys are like, oh, Tom's fishing. Quick, let's write a song.
No, that's a great time to throw a song your way because you're out there in the spot, and and that's a lot of our stuff is either one of us will start out with just something, and then by and we'll bounce ideas and lyrics and and melodies, and I think that's some of my favorite stuff is Purple Flowers,
That one
Bells
was-
of Rafael, those are we each wrote exactly half, and it was wow, that's some of my favorite
And
stuff.
they were cool. They were
quick.
too. It's I remember putting
Yeah.
Purple Flowers in front of you, and you were like,
yeah, and we just
That's my favorite one.
yeah.
I love that.
That's my
song.
favorite
Yeah.
song.
I wrote that about 3 blocks
Are you-
from here.
Are you tired of playing it? Performing it?
No, I love that song.
Yeah.
I love
God, that's
I will
amazing.
never get tired of playing any of the
Yeah.
songs that I've written.
Dude, I met the Humpty once. Humpty Dump. Shock
Do the
G.
hump, don't.
Yeah, he was playing Hoodie was the Starlight before his Hoodie's half
Get out
note.
of here.
Oh.
You met him?
And I went and saw what's the name of the group? God damn it.
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground. It was Sage Francis opening for Digital Underground, and it was his 40th birthday. This is 26 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's got to be right. And after he gets done with the show, he comes out, does the Humpty.
Stop what you
Shut,
doing.
because I'm about to ruin the image and the sound that you're used to.
My name is Hump, dude.
So he's sitting at the bar,
Yeah.
and I pull up a seat next to him. I'm like, "What up, Shuck?" And he's like, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "Can I buy you a birthday shot?" He's like, "Sure." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "How you doing?" He's like, I don't know, man. Just a little worn out. I'm like, you getting sick of doing that song? He's like, yeah. He's like, how did you know? I'm like, well, it's just a wild guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we took a couple more shots, and he's like, all right, man, thanks. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Did you ever see
He wasn't having a good day.
Did you ever see that old, it's like a terrible movie. It's called Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing but, oh, yes.
It's got
yes.
Dan Aykroyd. He plays the
Digital Underground's in it. Yeah. It's like that
that's
weird house they get trapped
Such
in.
a weird movie.
Oh my God,
Go
that's
watch
an
that
amazing
movie.
Yes. What's it
Go
called again?
watch Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble.
Dan
Aykroyd.
Aykroyd plays this judge that's like 112
Old
years
guy,
or whatever.
yeah,
they
dude.
get caught speeding through this. Chevy Chase is in it.
Yep, Chevy Chase.
They get caught speeding through this town, and they have
Tupac's
to
in
go to
it,
court.
dude.
John Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
It's a terribly awesome movie. It's so bad that
I
it's
was-
so good.
2 weeks ago, I was going to bed, and somehow that movie flashed into my head. I'm like, what is the name of that movie? I was
Nothing
thinking
But
about
Trouble.
it. Thank you.
Dude, I
needed
love
that.
it.
All right, well, should we take a quick break?
Yeah.
Yeah, on that note,
Yeah.
Sounds great.
nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble.
Trouble.
When you visit Colorado's longest running custom picture framing shop that has been operated by the only master certified picture framer in the state, you can expect great things. From simple and economical to the highest levels of museum grade preservation, Lloyd's Custom Framery can give you that and everything in between. And when it comes to creativity, Lloyd's Custom Framery can bring the sleek and elegant or one-of-a-kind unique creations that have to be seen to be believed. The owner of Lloyd's, Alan Kinney, has made such an impression on the framing industry with his creativity and technical skills that he has been tapped by many of the largest companies in the industry to speak to sold-out classes at national trade shows. So if you want your concert posters, memorabilia, or family heirlooms displayed in a way that shows off how important or just plain cool they are to you, visit Lloyd's Custom Framery and discover the many ways they can create something that few frame shops can offer. Lloyd's Custom Framery in Old Town, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Have you guys had any like crazy mystical experiences, or ever get any energy work done, or
Oh, man.
stuff like that?
Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
some personal stuff with that, but
Yeah.
mystical experiences, we just had one that was really cool in the studio when we just recorded an album
Okay.
down in Nashville, and so Tom, myself, and Derek Blake actually wrote a song called Stitch Up My Heart, and it's kind of, it was inspired by Nana.
Yeah, Nana,
Yeah.
Darla Renner, who was, she kind of came into my life at a certain point. Probably 18, 19 years old, and I never really had a grandma figure growing up. Like, I had some grandmas, but she kind of stepped into my cosmic Nana role. And
Cool.
she taught me a lot about life. And a lot of crazy lessons, and she even in the present time, she was always like around, even if she wasn't there. She always knew kind of what I was doing. But yeah, we were just recording this album down in Nashville with T-Bone Burnett, and we were at Studio A at the Sound Emporium, and we would cut this song. And it's on the first take of this song. It was written and inspired by Darla, Cosmic Nana. We get to the end of the song, and we play our last note, and we're fading out, and in the other room you just hear a noise.
It's like a big,
It was like a big whack.
yeah, we thought something
fell down.
Go and check, nothing.
Asked the studio too, we're like, what was
Yeah.
that? And they were like, what they said was, I don't know, it's probably old Jack Clement moving around back there. He probably liked it. And then it kind of snapped in my head that was Nana. Because while we were
Okay.
writing that song, we came to a point where we got stuck. And we were stuck on it for 10, 15, 20, I don't know how long we were stuck on it. But we were
Derek
just,
came over.
and then Derek's
Yeah.
Oh, I got an idea. How about grab down the old guitar and play us a song? And I just got chills throughout my whole body. Like a tear welled up. Hey, because like anytime I'd go over to my Nana's house and we were just sitting around, you know, rolling cigarettes and doobies and talking about the Grateful Dead and stuff, at a certain point every time she'd go, Tommy, why don't you grab the old guitar down and play us a song? And in that moment,
Wow.
Yeah.
so in that moment when we were writing it, she came into the room and she told Derek the line, even though he didn't know it. She whispered it in his ear. And then when we recorded that song and that big sound went down, I'm not a paranormal guy in any way or whatever like that, but it's
Just paranoid.
Just paranoid. Helicopter out there? Yeah. But it's experiences.
That's
like,
a heat reclaimer.
It's experiences like that really put me in check in that kind of way. Like, oh, okay, there's something.
Yeah, things you can't ignore.
Yeah, we had goosebumps. It was weird.
And then you go back and listen to that track. It's in there.
Yeah, it's on there.
You hear it,
Oh.
and
Cool.
it's a distinctive clap.
Yeah.
Wow. As you're like,
Yeah, the notes just like ringing, songs
Sustain.
like
And
fading
then you
out.
hear
yeah.
a fade.
Yeah.
It's just
wow.
it's just one single clap.
Yeah. Wow. And yeah, it was one of those like, do we need to like fix that or anything? We're like, no, that stays. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Wow,
So,
dude.
yeah.
God damn. I love that. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, I've definitely had experiences like that
Yeah.
where you just can't, you're like, that's not a coincidence. You know? All right. Well, you were talking about jail time earlier. Switching gears.
Yeah.
No. Have you gone to jail before?
I've never been arrested. No.
Good for you.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, you know, paranoia has its benefits. You know.
Yeah. But you have.
Yeah.
Nah, I've been real close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in the back of the car trying to do it.
Yeah. That'll do it. Yeah.
Have you? I know you have.
Yeah. I mean, I got locked up in detox for a weekend because the jail was full.
Yeah.
It was my friend's 21st birthday, but I was 20. So I took him out. We were up in Anoka in Minnesota, and we're going to electrical college up there together. I'm like, dude, we got to go out. It's your 21st. Let's go celebrate. And he's like, you're not 21. I'm like, oh, I got a fake ID. And it was like, my fake ID was like, it was North Carolina. And my like nerdy buddy made it, and he made it perfect, but he made it like 2/3 the size of a regular ID, so it was like tiny. And so I had to be every time I pulled it out, I'd be like, oh no, they just like make them smaller there, and they're like, and then they like look at the thing. They had like a booklet they'd open to check fake IDs, and they're like, yeah, it matches. It's just the size. I'm like, no, they like that's a new thing. They're starting to make all of them smaller.
They're just ahead of the curve. You guys are behind, man.
And they're like, okay.
giant thing.
So we go into this bar and we pull up a couple stools, and God, this bartender was just an asshole. And I'm like, hey, it's his 21st. He checks our IDs. I'm like, do you notice it's his birthday? It's his 21st birthday. Can we get a birthday shot or something? He's like, no, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, and he goes to get us a couple drinks. And I'm like, this dude's an asshole. And he walks back to the bar, reaches over the bar and shoves me off of my stool. And he's like, what the fuck did you just say? And that just like set me off. And I was like, I don't know. I grew up around, growing up in Minneapolis and with brothers and just, spending some time in the hood around that kind of, culture. Like, I was just like, motherfucker. Yeah. So I just like went off. I'm like, come out behind the bar. Let's fucking go outside. And then the bouncer's walking at me and I'm like, yeah, fuck you too. I'm like, come on, Jason, we got these guys. Yeah. And they're both like twice our size. And they end up just like pushing us out the door. And then we go to the bar across the street and fucking, we're there. And one of those guys walks in and goes up to the bartender and is like, don't serve these guys. They just started a fight in our bar. We're trying to fight us or something. So me and him dip out. We go down the alley. And as we're like walking down the alley, this cop rolls up with cherries on, and we take off down the alley. We hook a left, and it's a dead end. But there's a fence there. It's like a fence and then a building. And we jump over this fence, and it drops down like 15 feet, dude. And we both like fall. And we're like, oh shit. And we're against this. We're against this wall, dude. We're against this wall, and there's a fence up there. And I'm like, dude, just hold still. And then we hear the cops come to like this back door of this restaurant. They're like, did 2 dudes just come through here? They're like, no. And then we feel flashlights shining down on our heads. Oh. they're like, don't make us come down there and get you guys. We're like, oh, we come out and they're like, you got your IDs on you? And of course I hand them my regular ID and they're like, you're not 21. How'd you get a drink in the bar? He's like, give me your wallet, and then finds my fake. And then they were like going to book us, but the jail was full. So they brought us to 72-hour detox lockup. So I woke up. I mean, at this point, I'm like, we were 3 sheets to the wind. And I on my mom's birthday. Sorry, Mom. Ooh. I love you. You remember this. And I have to call my mom and detox. I wake up in one of these detox beds. I'm like, ugh! Oh, God. What happened? And I look up at the wall right here, and there's a giant hole in it. And then I look at my hand, and it's all covered in sheetrock dust, and my knuckles will bleed. And I'm like,
Oh, my
so yeah,
God.
72 hours later I got up, but that was.
Ooh.
Anyway,
That's a good one. You've got lots of those.
So you got what? Go ahead.
No. I like the skateboard story. You don't have to tell it, but
which one's that?
I believe it involved you.
Thumb wrestling.
Taking a skateboard to some kid's head at some point.
Yeah, that was another.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah.
Well, they were beating my brother up. These guys like jumped my brother, and I hit one of them in the head with the skateboard, and then punched my best friend in the nose because he started the fight, and then he quit drinking for 3 years after that. So
that's good.
It
You gotta
really
do
worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to burn this all up with fight stories.
Yeah.
They're fun though.
They are.
Yeah, kids don't fight. Do not fight.
Right.
Go learn martial arts. Go to McMahon. go learn some Muay Thai or some Jiu-Jitsu. Get it all out in there. Fighting's bad.
Yeah. Take a walk.
Yeah.
Have a couple breaths.
Yeah. So you guys have won some competitions.
Yep.
The Telluride bluegrass competition.
Yep.
Rocky grass.
That's right.
Any other stuff like that? You've
we
some
tried out
recognition.
for Miss Universe, but we didn't make that one.
Didn't work.
You're gonna have to shave.
Disney World though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, dude. When I saw that picture when you guys won, you were like bawling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tom, you.
whoa, man.
Yeah. That was emotional, huh?
Yeah.
We were all in the thick of it.
We were really excited. Those were really cool. You know, it was a great summer of getting to do that. You know, we did Telluride, and then it was about a month later to Rocky Grass, and it was a fun time.
It's been so fun watching you guys. I mean, I met you with Woodbelly.
Mm-hmm.
I met you at Ravensdale Farm.
Yeah.
Ravensdale Farm.
I remember that interaction.
Yeah, dude. And I remember being like, who in the fuck is this guy? And you had like some big beaded kind of necklace thing.
Yeah,
you had something
the old
fancy
breastplate.
on. The breastplate.
Yeah, the old
dude.
breastplate. I don't know where that
I was like,
ran
ooh, I
off
like
to.
him, dude.
That found its way.
And then we go back to the Von Stomper days, dude. I was
throwing a doobie at Rooster.
I was the doobie chucker.
That was it. That was the first time. It was like connection.
Yeah. Well, because it was, I just felt, I'd go to all your shows.
Yeah.
And then I would just start throwing doobies on stage. You guys would be like, BJ, you here?
Yeah.
And I remember getting up close to the stage for one show. And this is where Rooster and I locked in. And then the banjo shop went from there.
Yep.
Clover Lick.
Yeah.
And I walk up and I got this big old cone rolled. And I'm getting ready to throw it like this. I'm getting ready to throw it. I got it mid-pitch. And Rooster's playing the banjo. And he looks at me and goes, gives me this. And I'm like, all right. And I throw it, and I swear it was like Chariots of Fire, slow motion. And it landed perfectly in his mouth, and he winks at me and goes, Dude, he just started shredding.
He needed his spinach.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
That's funny, man. I had an experience like that one time.
Did you?
I'd left Rapid City, South Dakota for a long time. I had this thing where I was like, I'm going to just pop into Rapid City and see my old buddies. And I called somebody, and it was like, oh, you got to get over here. We're all over here right now. And it was like all my old friends. And like I showed up, and there's a party happening. They're all standing in a big circle in the backyard.
Yeah.
And I walk into the backyard, dude, and my buddy Kevin Brott, he's the first guy that sees me, and he's got a cigarette in his mouth. And then I walk into the circle, and it's kind of like this like explosion, like, oh, whoa, holy, we thought you were dead.
Oh my god.
And we used to play that game where we'd try to throw lit cigarettes into each other's mouths. And Kevin's smoking a cigarette, and he looks at me, and I look at him. I'm like, toss it up, dude. And he flicked it up in the air, and just like that, dude, it landed right on my lower lip, and then big explosion. It was hilarious. That reminded me of that. Not to get you off track.
No, that's great. No, there is no track. There really isn't any. Oh man. Oh gosh. God, it's just great having you guys.
Yeah, man, it's good.
I
to
love
be
this.
back.
I
We
freaking
this
love you
place.
guys.
Yeah, I love you,
Yeah.
BJ.
Yeah, we gotta do Fret
Yeah.
Fest again at some point.
Yes, yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be real fun.
That kind of overloaded me for
Yeah.
a little bit.
You're-
It's the one time
more
the
festivals.
it's the one time the cops have come here.
Yeah.
But the cop was cool. He's like this
Yeah.
big giant dude, and I was on, some
Yeah.
helpful supplements.
Yeah.
And
You visited the Mozart record.
yeah. But I was standing back here by the shop, and you guys had just finished, and people were like forming up jam circles and stuff, and I'm like, look to my right. That's a cop standing right next to me. He's like, "What's up,
Did I
man?"
just
I'm
imagine
like,
that?
"Hey." He's like, "You know the owner?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's me,
Yeah.
but you should talk to my wife. Is who you should talk to." So, I'm like, "Gemma," and yeah, he was cool though.
Yeah.
He was like, "This is a cool spot, man." He's like, "This is super chill, it's super friendly." I got a nose complaint about 5 hours ago, and I couldn't find the place. I drove around looking for it, so I thought I'd circle back
Yeah.
and just see, and I, at that point I had like a beacon light lighting up the willow tree, so he found it because of that. So, but that was such
That
a
was
blast,
so great.
That was
man.
good.
Yeah, I really love that. That stage out there is
Yep,
really special.
yep. Jay's actually
Yeah.
got a good video of it up
Really?
on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
when me and Rooster got up with you guys.
Yeah.
God, it pissed me off though, because I I went into this like blues banjo jam, half a step up.
Been there, buddy.
and just wrecked
We've all
it.
had our
Yeah,
Nick
we've
Jonas
all done
moments,
that.
man.
Yeah.
But it was your fault because you had that joint on stage and you handed it to me and I hit it way too hard and I'm like, all right, wait, what? I'm holding the banjo. I'm playing with the Fretliners. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's gonna be bad, dude. Oh man. Did you guys grow up like? Did you either you skateboard or like BMX?
Oh
or,
yeah, skateboard.
You were a skateboarder.
Yeah.
Were you a skateboarder? No.
I hung out with my guitar a lot.
Yeah, just a guitar player.
Yeah.
Did you get any good?
No,
No.
not really. Snowboarding a little more. I got
Okay.
more into snowboarding. But
Yeah, I couldn't really. I don't know. I couldn't figure out snowboarding.
yeah.
I grew up skiing and skateboarding,
Yeah.
which is odd, but
I didn't get that good
Yeah.
at guitar yet.
Yeah.
you guys got any? What's the first concert you saw?
Raffi. Great show.
Yeah.
When I was a
How old
kid.
were you?
Very young.
Where was it?
But what was that? Something Wolf. Wolf. I always forget it. It's in Maryland. Anyway.
Out east.
I mean, REO Speedwagon with my dad when I was young, and then 311 was my first Red Rocks, no parents kind of thing, and
Yeah.
it was fun. It was great.
Rafi, REO Speedwagon,
Yeah.
311.
Very different.
That's awesome.
Probably your dad, right?
Yeah, I mean, my dad and growing up, it's like the first concert that I ever went to was again my dad, but it was called the Rock and Roadhouse Tour, and it was in Gillette, Wyoming. It was the Camplex. It was like the big scene there in Gillette, Wyoming, and it was like Mark Chestnut and Trace Adkins and Joe Duffy, and my dad played fiddle, and he was just kind of played for that night. But my first parentless show, I guess, where I went out on my own was 3 days at Dick's Sporting Goods for fish. That's like 15 years old.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And
Dick's Sporting
he's
Goods?
gone.
Oh boy, that's where I met.
That's where the fishing came from.
Yeah.
Well, I met Matt Lynch there.
Oh yeah.
Matt Lynch, he's got a clover lick.
Oh yeah.
He's the first person. That's the first clover lick I ever saw. But I met Matt Lynch
Did
at
one of
that
the early
festival.
ones. Mhm.
Yeah.
And we played music for hours that night. And we finally like introduced ourselves. So I'm like, he's like, where are you from? I'm like, some shitty town you probably wouldn't know. Gillette. He just got this big look on his face. He's like, I'm from there too. And then that festival faded and I didn't see him for like a year. And I pulled into Haggerty's Music Works one day. And I get out of my car to go in and look at some guitars, play some sticks.
Yeah.
And I just feel this big presence behind me grab me. And I turn around. He's like, I know this guy. Is that old
And
term?
he's like jacked. He's like,
Well, he's not talking. He's a shorter feller, but that shirt comes off as like groundskeeper Willie, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like a statue in Greece, man.
Yeah.
But like he grabbed me, man. I turned around. He's like, I know this guy. He actually brought me down to Fort Collins for the first time when I was 17 years old. We became friends through that whole interaction. We played guitars all that day. I went to his house. I had just graduated early too, because I went to the bad kids school, where you just get your work done, and then they're like, "All right, get the fuck out of here."
You're bad.
And I was 17 years old, and Matt Lynch called me up, and I was still playing a lot of drums at that time, and acoustic guitar. I hadn't got into electric at all. And he's like, "I need a drummer for a show at Hodie's Half Note in Fort Collins."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, my band Magical Naturals playing, and I think you'd be. I'm like, well, I have to ask my mom. And he's like, we'll figure it out. And he drove up from Fort Collins to Upton, Wyoming, and showed up, and we like jammed with my family and stuff. Like, showed my mom and our family our guitar playing and stuff, and then he proposed the question. He's like, Can we go down to Fort Collins? Is it cool if we go down to Fort Collins and play this show? And my mom was like, she always knew that this is what I was going to do. And it was tougher to let it happen, but she let it happen. And I came down to Fort Collins and played that show. Got to totally like have my mind blown by like, I hadn't traveled much. I'd been in Wyoming my whole life pretty much. And I got to Fort Collins, away from the parents, and like experience this place, and it was insane. I wanted to live here so bad. I got to go to the Avos Jam for the first time when I was down here, bluegrass jam, and
You were 17.
17 years old, and then I moved down here a couple months after that. My mom let me move down here for a little bit.
Oh wow.
And I lived down here for a couple months, and that's when I met you.
Yeah.
I met
Outside
you outside of
Avos.
Avos. And Matt Lynch introduced us. He's like, this is Taylor Shuck, and he plays the banjo. It was like this 45-second interaction, and I was like, hey, man, it's nice to meet you. And we said something, and I was like, cool, I remember this vividly. I was like, we should start a band sometime. I play guitar, and you play banjo. Let's do it. We didn't talk for 13 years after that. And,
Wild.
It was just brewing that whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
but we were friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then COVID had gone down, and our good friend Rob Blackburn
I know Rob.
had told you about
Yeah.
me. And
Rob's
I
a shit. He's come up in this
Yeah.
space so many times
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. He's
Shout
the
out Rob
best.
Blackburn
We-
again.
yeah, we love him.
He's the coolest.
Yeah.
and he
Woodbelly was looking for, guitar singer, and he was like, dude, you gotta try out Tom.
Ah, that's
Like,
how that
hell
happened.
yeah.
Of course,
All right,
Rob's
let's go.
responsible for that.
Yeah.
That's
I think he
amazing.
started the Steep Canyon Rangers too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
no.
Town Mountain.
Town Mountain,
Yeah. He was
Mountain.
like around.
He didn't start it, but like he kind of
Yeah.
introduced some people that were pretty. He's got that magic to him.
Yeah.
I was 17 coming here for the first time
Yeah?
and being
Were
like,
you?
I gotta fucking live here.
Because
My brother had moved down in '99 to like do art and ski, and he was like in the filmmaking industry.
Nice.
And like he had this party house over by City Park. And I remember it was the 4th of July. I was 17 years old, and I'm hammered on a longboard that wasn't mine, wearing this giant sombrero that wasn't mine, just in swim shorts. Those were mine. And with this like mug of beer. I mean, it was like a freaking 64-ounce mug of beer, and I'm like, woo! Cruising down Meldrum or something on a longboard, and I'm like, got some pretty good speed going, and I'm like, there's cops right here. I'm about to go by them, and I go by 3 cops, and they're like, happy 4th. I'm like, hey, I'm moving here,
This
dude.
place is cool.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of kegs and slip and slides and
Yep.
fireworks
Fat.
that day. Tour de Fat,
Yeah,
dude.
that's-
That was amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Fun.
is there anything that made you guys like weird as kids or adults? Like anything quirky about you that you had going on? Like,
If you've hung out with me,
How much
you know.
time do you got?
well, we're getting close. I don't know if we want to get into this. Yeah.
I like to. Here's a weird one I've never told anybody.
Okay, let's
I
go.
like to wash my feet before a show.
You still do that? What? Okay. Is this like biblical
You've
or?
seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
walk
I
into
don't
it.
know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm a
Clean
weirdo.
feet, dude. Oh,
Clean
there's
feet
nothing wrong
before
with that.
show.
Like it. Clean feet, clean conscience.
Oh man. Yeah, I used to sleepwalk a lot as a kid.
Oh,
I
nice.
sleptwalked out of an 8-foot loft once
Oh my God.
in my sleep. We had this cabin in northern Wisconsin, and my dad got up in the middle of the night to stoke the fire, and he looks up, and the loft was a 8-foot drop with a 2x4 built ladder screwed to the wall. It wasn't like a angled ladder. And he looks up, and he's like, and I was Bobby then, Bobby Jr.
Yep.
He's like, Bobby, come down by the fire and warm up. No response. And I'm just standing there at the like edge of the loft.
Oh.
And he
my
watched me
God.
just go step off,
Oh my gosh.
drop 8 feet to it was a plywood floor because we hadn't finished the cabin yet. And I landed on my feet. And I remember, I'm 8 years old. I remember just waking up like, ugh. My feet just like tingling. My dad's there. He's like, you okay? And I'm like, what?
My God.
And then the next morning we're like having pancakes. They're like, you walked out of the loft and landed on your feet in your sleep. I'm like, all right, well, anyway. But
Didn't break anything.
what I got out of that is whatever I do in life, I'll always land on my feet,
Ooh,
That's
I like
great.
that.
you know? So I took that with me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Even if you're sleeping.
Exactly.
I used to sleep eat. It happens every now and then. Still, like I've come down in my kitchen before, and I'm like, what the fuck are all these chips on the ground? And they're like, oh, I bet I was up sleep eating last night. My brother does
You
it
need a
too.
ring camera or something for that.
No recollection of it ever.
You're just like, I was
Just like
cooking a
finding-
4-course meal.
Just hungry.
Yeah,
Saute.
no recollection of it at all.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like evidence of it, you know, like putting it together later. Like, oh, there's like crumbs in the
We
bed.
could combine our
and shit,
powers, dude. Like sleep eating as you're dropping out of an 8-foot loft. All right, so how can people like follow, support you guys? There's all the social media stuff, Instagram.
It's huge. Yeah.
Tell them what to do.
You look at that. I'm gonna look at this one. You can't see me.
Look at that one. No, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, you know, YouTube. We have music everywhere. We're on
Mailing
every
list. That's
Yep.
gonna come
platform.
back.
Yep.
Your tour is on your website?
Website. Yep.
Yep.
We got it all.
And there's this album. You guys got another
Yes.
one coming out, right?
Yes.
Yep.
we
This is an
do.
amazing album with help from Tom's dad. It's gorgeous. I love this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we love that album.
All right.
And we have a 3-song EP out, not on print, but yeah, we just recorded down in Nashville, and we're really excited to get this album out, man.
Hell yeah.
It was such a cool, really amazing opportunity, and yeah, I think it's it was really cool. Well, I was gonna say the mic situation was like there was a lot of really special things. It was the exact same studio and mic situation as
Oh brother, where art thou?
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? album. Yeah, so
They hadn't done it.
Yeah.
They haven't done it since.
Wow.
yeah,
That felt really special.
yeah. So it's really raw, man. We're playing into tape machines.
I can't wait to
you
hear it.
know? Yeah,
Couple
It
cool
is.
special guests
Yeah.
on there.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. You ever need a spoons player? You got my number.
All right. Good to know.
So we
well,
can bring
yeah.
your theremin.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I do have one.
But yeah, all the social media platforms,
Yeah.
you know, come
Cool.
see us live.
Yeah, support the
in
Fretliners.
person.
Come
That's-
shake and howdy.
That's
Oh.
what we love. You know?
And you can get booked for house shows.
Yes. Yes,
Might be
you
a
can.
little, I don't know. Yeah.
Hit us up. You never know.
All right, cool. Well, you guys want to do a song?
Yeah, that sounds
love
great.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
Thank you, BJ.
Yeah,
And thank
thanks,
you.
BJ.
I love you guys.
pod
Yeah, we
audience.
love you too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
audience.
The
The
audience.
audience.
Woo!
Love you guys.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right, cool. We're happy to be in the Clover Lake Banjo Shop, and here's a song that was written originally on clawhammer banjo. So we're gonna play it for you now. This one's called "The Hard Times Maiden."
Broken wheel and $1 short, played the fool, gestures scored, seen better days and took in worse. Blues have gotten the best of me. Then knocking out a hole, Babwick sending out a roll, punchline of a bar stool joke. Blues have gotten the best of me. These are the best of times, so they say. I'm still waiting for the day when I'm old and looking back to the hard years we had, just a rock in the road, time to take it slow, chance to reconnect, time to recollect, hard times made. All dressed up with nowhere to go. Had a love, but I don't know more. Sitting here all alone. Got the best of me. Think I'll go and hit the town. Put on a grin and lose this frown. Heavy's the head that wears the crown. Who's got the best of me? These are the best of times, so they say. I'm still waiting for the day when I'm old and look back to the hard years we had. Just a rock in the road, time to take it slow, chance to reconnect, time to recollect, hard times made. Rough and rocky road ahead. Behind me only the tears I shed. I need a place to rest my head. The blues have got the best of me. These are the best